Hi guys, welcome to Crafted & Company. It's Heidi again, and today I have a fun DIY. So if you happen to check out my foraging for acorns and buckeyes video, well, I am finally getting to the DIY to use those. I'm so excited. Like, I've been anticipating it, and I've just had so much going on and other videos I've been working on to get to this point. With that said, you guys, let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about what we need really quick. Okay, first of all, we need a straw wreath, but you can also use the styrofoam wreath. And then you definitely need hot glue. I like using the clear. I love the Gorilla Glue, but I don't want to use the Gorilla Glue on this wreath, but I thought I'd just show you because I don't want the milkiness to show the white, because sometimes you can't avoid some, showing some glue. So I use clear glue when it comes to making these wreaths. So then you're gonna need a hot glue gun. Excuse my messy glue gun. I'm one that I just like do what I need to do and then throw it back in the thing, and I don't like set it up all neat and tidy. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. Who has time for that? I just throw it in there. Okay. All right. Then I have a little vacuum that picks up little debris. Look at that. Clean your surface of any, especially when you're working with crafty outdoor stuff. Listen to that. See how good it just, I'm telling you, this thing's amazing. Okay. And I believe that this is available on Amazon. I will try to find a link for it, and if I do, I will definitely put that link in the description. And I can't forget to do that. Okay, so then we have my buckeyes. And if you did watch my foraging for buckeye video, you'll notice in there I said like that I was gonna go back and get more. Well, I don't know. I never made it back, and I don't know if there's any left, what the animals didn't get. But I felt like I had enough for this project, and I didn't want to hoard them for a year. If I want to do something next year, I'll go back and get more next year. We'll let the animals eat them, and whoever else came upon them that maybe made them happy. But I feel like I got enough for what I needed to do with them for this project, and that's why I wanted them. Okay, then we have all the acorns that I also foraged. And one task that we will have to do is to glue caps on a lot of them. A lot of the caps fell off in between the soaking, and I did pick up a lot that didn't even have caps, so yeah. But they're right outside my back door if I need more. They're right outside my back door, literally. Okay, and then I got these cute, adorable bur oak. So these are a combination of like white oak, red oak, and black oak. That's what these are. And those are from my property. Okay. These are from a local park. This year, I think I went too early to do a lot of my foraging. They did not have many, but I was able to get some to add a little bit more dimension to my piece. But I just love these things, you guys. They are so stinking cute. They look like a little BB hat with the little pom-pom. Like, oh my gosh. And you could probably do like little faces on them, Oh my God. So cute. Okay, so I got those. Let's clean again. This is gonna be a messy job, right? But oh, so worth it. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. So then when I was at the cemetery getting all my buckeyes, I couldn't help but pick up a few acorns that were a different kind. I think they might be a form of red oak, possibly. I know they're not white oak, but that to me is like, is that just not the perfect acorn? Like when you think of an acorn, I think of that. You know, that shape. Like that is an acorn. Like, I mean, they're all acorns, but you know what I mean? Like that is the perfect acorn. Like, look, the perfect acorn. That is the perfect acorn. Should I say it again? I'm obsessed with acorns. Okay. Then these are sugar pine cones, okay? The sugar kind. And they're great for making arrangements. I collected these like 4 years ago. And I mean, I'm not kidding. I have bags and bags of pine cones. I need to use all the ones that I have because I foraged so much. I wasn't working at the time. And I just had all this free time on my hands and I was able to go. So I just have a tote in storage. They're all dry, bug free. And I just when I need pine cones, I just go. But I will probably take you guys foraging in a week or so because I am going to start doing Christmas wreaths and projects. And I want to show you guys how to, like, from start to finish, the entire process. So then these are kind of a different type of little pine cone. And I wanted to use some of those in this here and there because they add dimension. Now, I can't tell you. Look how tiny. Oh my gosh. So stinking cute. You guys, I just love nature so much. Look at that. Oh my God. I love pine cones and acorns and it's like, oh. Now, this one is tiny, but it has more of like these rounded kind of edges if you look at it. This one is like pointed and I don't know what kind of pine that comes off of. Honestly, I'm surprised I don't know because I've researched everything else and every kind of acorn, but they're very different. These are darker, those, you know, these are lighter. But the place that my mom and I gathered these was this is so funny. In the Sam's Club parking lot, like around, it was like their landscape. And these trees, you know, from when they built Sam's in that shopping center just kind of went crazy and got a little bit out of control. And they chopped them all down. And this is literally all I have left of them. So I have quite a few, like I said. They are so cute. I have tons of them. But these are, you know, full grown. And I actually have some that are even smaller than this. They are like itty bitty. And I get those out of an old neighborhood that I grew up in. And the guy is so nice. He lets me just pick them. But they fall on the sidewalk. But anyway, so I wanted to use a few of these, you know, in with these just here and there to add some dimension to my piece. So I'm super excited that I still have these and that I kept them and took good care of them and stored them properly and so on and so forth. Okay, so what I need to do next is face the camera on what I'm doing. And so that you can see step by step how I go. Of course, you don't just want to look at me the whole time. And then I will probably do some of it like in time lapse because it's like a 2 hour. It takes like 2 hours to make a wreath and build it up and get everything. But we do need to attach, you know, all of the, we gotta take like a dab of hot glue and then attach the acorn into the caps. so that they're nice and secure for the wreath. So I'm gonna do that first before I do anything else, okay? And then we'll come back to starting to assemble the wreath, but let's get those caps glued on. And so we're just gonna just take a little dab like that. And then we're just gonna stick that in there. And there you have it. So that is nice and secure. So I will speed this up so that we can get things moving along. Okay, so first we want to take this plastic coating off. Kind of a chunk I want to cut off. I want everything tight that's on there. I'm gonna get to a point I don't care here pretty soon. Okay, so what I first like to do is, make sure I have everything I need. This I want to switch to my right side, which I should have done with the acorns. I had everything backwards. Okay, and first I want to build, this is going to be a fat wreath, okay? Because we have to put everything, and I'm hoping I have enough. I think between the buckeyes, all the acorns, the pine cones, I think I'm gonna be okay. So, and I have more acorns if I need. I have a whole basket. I just need to cap more. So what I want to do is try to place my pine cones where I want them. And you want to start off with like a triangle, like a triangle. And so something like this, right? Have them going, like all the same way. Okay, so we're gonna start with getting this first pine cone all like that. Then you're gonna want that hot glue to set. And then we're gonna put this one right here. I need a never-ending glue gun. Or like a 3-foot glue gun. Glue stick. Oh, shoot. Okay, and you don't want to do them like straight. You want to kind of maybe angle them a little bit. And then we're gonna do this one this way. And you just want to get a ton of glue. You see what I mean, like by not wanting to use that white glue. Because if for any reason you just can't see it when it dries, it's clear. So if you were to overlap on something, it's a lot easier to camouflage, I guess, or just you don't see it like you would the white glue. Okay, so now that we have our pine cones on, what I like to do, and I'm definitely, I guess now that we have the first round of pine cones on. So I really like these guys, and I think it would be cute to like kind of group, you know, maybe those together. So I guess what the pine cones really help do is they're space fillers, and I love pine cones, so it's a win-win for me. That's setting, and these are heavy, so sometimes, you know, you gotta hold them a minute. So this one I think would look really cute, like sticking up like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And just hold it all together. And I'm gonna go through like the first like whole round, and then once you guys kind of get a feel for how I'm doing it, then I'll go like in time-lapse mode. But I think it's really important for you guys to see, you know, exactly how I'm placing these. So, and I know like you'll be able to definitely get a better feel for it once I'm continuing to add. You'll find your groove with it and then just go with it. I think that once you see kind of like that you're creating like a pattern, it'll be a lot easier for you to just kind of like continue. It's kind of like when you first start, it's like, oh, what am I doing, you know? I mean, even I made these and sold these on Etsy. Shipped them all across, like, I think one to the state of Washington, one to New Hampshire, one to Connecticut, like, and I think that, you know, each time I made it, it got easier and I got quicker, but it's been a few years since I've done it. So I have, you know, not quite as fast. So, and then we'll put this little guy over here. That's a lot of space to fill up, for sure. But it's gonna be so cool when it's done. And if it's not, this won't make YouTube. It won't make YouTube. Right now, I just want to add like pine cones throughout, kind of like I'm doing with the Buckeyes too. And so glue is setting nicely, very nice. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we're back to what do we want to do next? All right, and some of it is like just finding like the perfect acorn, you know, that'll fit a certain spot. The goal is right now is to cover, you know, the straw, and then we come back in, and it's almost like, what I love about these wreaths is it's just like acorns threw up all over it, you know, like there's no rhyme or reason to it at all. But then you do stuff like, once you get the base, then you come back in with like these cute little button ones, you know, and you can just add more dimension to it. And like how they just kind of fall into cracks, and then you can't see any of the straw like anywhere. Like that is a perfect fit right there. I'm probably not going to use that right there right now, but even that, like right there. And honestly, I might as well just do that. That's perfect. I guess seize the opportunity. And already I need another glue stick. You'll easily go through a 30 pack of glue sticks, easily. Okay, so let me show you what I did here. So I added this acorn here, this one here, and this one here. And I know it's really hard to envision it right now, but once you see me going with it, you're gonna be, it'll like, oh, you know, and I mean, I'm assuming you'll think it's pretty. I'm assuming. But you just start taking these and you just start gluing them every which way. And just going with it. You know, want there to just be a lot of texture to it, and you know, make it fun. Make it fun. You know, do what, you know, look at that wreath and do what makes you happy and what's aesthetically pleasing to you. If you maybe don't like, you know, how I'm doing something, you know, you absolutely don't have to make your wreath just like my wreath. It's your wreath and you can make it however you want. But for me, I just think that the acorn's kind of all over the place. And we're gonna add buckeyes. We're gonna add more pine cones. We're gonna add all, you know, all the different, the burnt oak. There's so much that goes into this. So like I said, I just really wanted to do a little bit kind of, I call it live, like not in time lapse, because I really wanted you guys to really see and get a feel for what I'm doing. And it has been a minute, you know, since I've done a buckeye or an acorn buckeye wreath. But you know, I don't think it's something you really forget. But I hope that after, you know, it's all done, that you guys can see how pretty it is. I absolutely love buckeyes, love acorns, love pine cones. Like, I love all of this stuff. So for me, this was perfect. I mean, that's why I did it. Made my first one. I just thought, oh, so pretty. Gorgeous. And I don't know if you can just kind of start visualizing how it's, you know, starting to take shape. It might still be a little too soon yet, and that's okay. That is okay. But you have to get your, your base on there. You have to start somewhere. So I'm seeing a spot for a button, okay? And I think that is a perfect spot right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it like I did that one there. Because I'm trying to just, while I'm in, slow, where'd I put it? Right there. I'm just trying to show you guys while I'm not speeding through it, just kind of how you layer and add your texture throughout the piece. But like I said, I mean, you've got to have patience with this. This is not something that you can just like rush through. So like this one came out, so I had to glue it back in there. But like even this right here, so cute. I'm just gonna put that right there. And I think I'm gonna put another Buckeye right here. So I didn't get a lot of oh my gosh, I love this, so cute. We're gonna stick that baby on here. We'll put a Buckeye over here. But you're gonna see all that really cute dimension all over the place that just pulls it all together. Oh, love it. And all the different colors. So this is a perfect example. So you think, God, what is she doing right here? But then you take something like this, okay, and you just add dimension to it, and you do that everywhere. You'll do it all over. And so that is what I'm talking about. Like you'll have something here, or you'll put a smaller acorn, like, so let's just do a couple more. Let's work over on this one over here. I haven't done a lot on this side. And then we can take one of these guys, another glue stick. So it is time consuming, and I just haven't had the time, and that's kind of why I just haven't been able to do this yet. It's not for my lack of wanting to. Like I said, there is literally no rhyme or reason to how you place these. Just stick one here, stick one there. If there's a hole, fill it. Because if I think about it too long, we'll never get done. I actually think another pine cone would be kind of cute right there. So I actually think We'll do a pine cone here. Let that dry. This one here. So this is what we have so far, and we still have a long way to go. But let's just do a couple more together, and then I will speed things up. But it's definitely a process, and it takes patience and time. I just think it's relaxing. So relaxing to me. Crafting. I love it. Therapeutic. So right now, basically, guys, I am just building and building and building. And so I am going to speed this up so you guys don't have to wait so long. Okay, so I'm cutting in here in normal time, and I'm just showing you how I'm starting to wrap the inside of the wreath. See? We'll get down in there. Anyway, I just wanted to give you kind of a slow motion update, how it's turning out, how I'm working around the inside now. But I have all those, but I need to cap those now. And I still have a lot of buckeyes left, but remember if you guys watched that foraging video of the buckeyes, I said I only needed like 10. You know, I really didn't need that many. And so far I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think. 17, 18, I don't know. So I guess I did need more than 10, but yeah, I really love how it's turning out. So beautiful. Just to think that everything is just nature. Just so beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, guys, it is done. It is done. So I was going to spray this, and I decided I didn't want to. I didn't want to darken everything. When you spray it, even if it's a matte finish, it darkens a lot, and I really just want to keep it super muted. And I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I've always sprayed them, okay? But I just, for myself, because I'm not selling this, I'm not sure I want to spray. I know I probably should, but yeah. So for me, as of right this second, I'm making the decision not to spray. But moving on, I have thrifted this fabric, and it's just like an off-white. And I thought about, like ripping a wide section and using that as my hanger. Or I actually thrifted this at Goodwill for $1.49. And for anyone, I mean, look at, that's Hobby Lobby's price, $5.99. So, yep. Hobby Lobby. So for anyone who has bought this, I mean, and this is brand new. So $1.49, I'll take that. Okay. So I think I paid like $1 for this, $1.49 for that. So anytime you can pick up, I always keep my eyes open at the thrift stores, for crafting stuff. It's amazing, the prices and the money you can save. So anyway, I'm really torn. I'm really leaning towards this, but I want to unroll this and see what I've got going on here. So maybe that'll be my deciding factor. Looks like enough. Looks like it could be long enough, but is it? I don't know. We know this is. So let's unroll it and see what we got going on. So when you do buy pieces from the thrift store, you never know what you're going to get. There's a lot of fabric here still, and it's cut in two, but there is definitely a long enough piece to do that. I think I will, just to see what it looks like, but I may have to iron it too. It's pretty wrinkly, but maybe the weight of the wreath will straighten that out. So let's cut into it and tear it and see what it does. I hope it tears right, or I'm in trouble. Oh boy. Okay, so first let's go ahead and just get this cut off. I don't want to. I know I'm doing this for all you seamstresses out there. I'm probably like making your skin crawl right now. Okay. So that's still like a good piece to do something with. I thought about using drop cloth, but the drop cloth that I have is super, like, how do I want to put it? Something else. Okay, so we have that side. And then let's do, how thick do we want it? I really want it pretty thick. Trying to find the top. It's all cute. How do you decide which way you want to hang it? Well, I really love my cute little, but they're everywhere. And I don't want to hang it here. I'm afraid that'll break off. Maybe here. Okay. Okay. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let's see how it looks on where I'm placing it, and we will make the final decision. So you guys, tell me what you would have done. Would you have used the burlap or do you like the fabric? Tell me below in the comments, what would you have done? I really like the fabric, but I think I would have liked either. I think either would look really, really good. But I'm just curious what your thoughts are. So don't forget, comment below. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.